This tip is a great one when entering information. If you've ever done data entry in your life, you know it is the most miserable job in the world. But if you think about it, it's one of the most important jobs that a company can have is data entry. We've all heard the saying, garbage in, garbage out. Well, if people don't know how to use Excel well, then getting information into a list like this one you see, it can be difficult. You have to do a lot of scrolling around to figure out to get to the bottom of the list, which is over 300 lines long, just to find out that you put the person's name in and some of the other information, and then you see a date and you don't remember what that date was. So you scroll all the way back up just to try to remember what the date was, and you realize that was the depart date. So you scroll all the way back down. Well, instead of doing all this scrolling, I know some people will know, well, Dan, just do freeze panes where you freeze this top bar across the top. Well, I think there's even a simpler way, and it's called a form. We've all been on the internet and filled out a form from something that we've either ordered online or maybe signed up for a newsletter. Well, that form we're all used to filling out. And anybody, including my teenage kids, can fill out a form. Well, wouldn't it be nice to have a form that you could use inside of Excel to fill out your information? Well, there is one, but not many people know about it, so nobody uses this one. Well, first of all, you have to know where to find the form. If you've ever looked across the ribbon, you'll notice that there is no command that says form. But if you know how to customize Excel like I do, you can go up to your Quick Access Toolbar drop-down, select More Commands, to find out all of the different commands that are available inside of Excel. Now, as I said, it's not in the ribbon, so when I go to the drop down, I'm going to select Commands Not in the Ribbon. When I select that, you'll see a whole series of commands that aren't available inside the ribbon. Look at them all. Those are commands that you didn't even know exist. Well, if you go under the letter F, you'll find one command called Form. And if you highlight the Form command and click the Add button, you'll see Form has been added to your Quick Access toolbar. When you click OK, now you'll notice up at the top we have this new command in our Quick Access toolbar called the Form. And that button is available for any list type Excel spreadsheet. So let's go back to this example where I've got these passenger types and I've got over 300 passengers in there. Well, if I'm not very experienced with Excel, do I know how to do freeze panes? Do I know how to maneuver through this large spreadsheet to get to the bottom and figure out where to put all the correct information in? But if somebody can give me a button here that says Form, I literally can press that button, and now I have a form in the middle of my screen that has all my headers along the left here, and all I need to do is type in the information into this form. But wait, there's even more with this form option. You can see I've got 295 people in my form, and if I want to create a brand new one, all I do is hit New, and I can start typing in a new person. And as I tab through it to tell what kind of people and all the information that I need to put in, I just type it into this form and I tab through the form. When I'm done, I can add another new person. Well, as I go through, you can see now I have 296, and here's the new person I just put in. If I want to delete people, so this Deborah Drake, if I go all the way back to the beginning where Deborah Drake is, and she's showing up here, I can hit the delete button, and it will display that record and delete it. So I click OK, and you'll notice it was taken right out. I can also use criteria and finding of information so I can find people in my list so I can do editing instead of just typing in new people. So how cool is the form? Start using that now when you do data entry. Even today, when I have to do data entry, I will use the form command.